My Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me.
Yeah.
My Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man.
Yeah.
They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
Breaking news, y'all. Yo, I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? And I'm just watching Netflix and I hear all these, my phone just keeps going off. And I'm like, what could it possibly be? Why is my phone going off all crazy? And the news of the day so far for the Minnesota Vikings, breaking news. Vikings sign left tackle Cam Robinson. Y'all, I'm extra hype right now. You know, let me say this, man. Losing Christian Darrisaw was debatably the biggest loss we could have possibly had this season for the Vikings, man. Having a great season, out for the season, and then Kwesi is cooking again. Ladies and gentlemen. Kwesi is cooking again. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this trade. I got to see what the draft picks are. Let me see. Let me put this up real quick. I got to see what the draft picks are. If it ain't too crazy, I'm cool with it because look. It starts with the trenches and it ends with the trenches. If we don't have no offensive line that could block Sammy D, then how are we supposed to get the ball to Jordan Addison? How are we supposed to get the ball to TJ Hawkinson? How are we supposed to get the ball to Justin Jefferson? How are we supposed to run the ball successfully? You know what I'm saying? So honestly, this was probably more important than a lot. So a fifth or a fourth. We're going to see. I'm about to read this. I don't think they got all the news out about what we have to give up. But look, man, I got mixed feelings, man. Like I like this. He's a solid left tackle, and we definitely needed it. So let's look at his PFF grade real quick. I don't usually look at the PFF grades. Like I really don't do that. But just for the sake of, you know what I mean, because I don't really know too much about him. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but he's 335 pounds, 29 years old, 6'6". His overall grade in 2024 is 69.4. So, you know what I mean? I don't know how y'all feel about that. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know how y'all feel about that. The PFF grade is 69.4 overall grade for 2024. His pass block grade is 72.2, and his run block is 64.6. You know, he's still young. He has, let's see, how many sacks did he allow? He allowed 4 sacks so far this season. Penalties so far is 3. Offensive snaps that he played in so far this season is 367. For us to get a starting left tackle this late in the season is extremely rare. And Ian Rappaport, that's what he said as well. He said, Vikings are adding left tackle, completing a trade with the Jaguars to acquire left tackle Cam Robinson in exchange for draft pick compensation. Now, let me see what it is. I'm not getting the information. All right, so look, it says Vikings get Cam Robinson in a conditional 2026 7th rounder that can go away based on play time, and Jags get conditional 2026 5th that can become a 4th based on play time. All right. I get it. So it just depends on his performance, depends on how many snaps he plays, and that's how much we're going to have to give up. I'm hoping he plays good because I don't want this season to be over. As a diehard Minnesota Viking fan, I don't want this to be over. Shout out to my guy Skull Mafia in the building. Let's go, baby. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm excited, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm excited. You know, I'm not. You know, we gotta do what we have to do to survive this long season. We in week 9, y'all, going against the Colts, and then I made a game preview video, y'all, and breaking news. Joe Flacco was playing. First it was going to be Anthony Richardson, then they benched him. Now it's Joe Flacco. So just stuff is just all crazy right now. But either way, whatever quarterback we go against, I feel like the Vikings are going to win this game. It's going to be a beatdown. But man, this is an awesome out of nowhere type trade, man. We needed it though. We needed this. So we get Cam Robinson and a conditional 7th round pick. Jags get a conditional 5th round, or it could go up to a 4th, depending on how many snaps he plays. So looking like we are giving up a 4th round. It's most likely going to be like that, possibly. Still hoping we trade for a corner at the deadline. I would like a corner. I would like a what else would I want? A DT. You know, at the end of the day, we trying to win a dang on Super Bowl, so we got to do what we have to do. My boy said, forget them picks. I agree, man, because at the end of the day, look. I understand we took a couple of L's against a couple of teams, right? And it was bad, especially against the Lions. That was a bad loss, divisional game, and then it sucks. And then we lose into the Rams back to back. So a lot of people's hopes are just like, oh man, I don't think we should. We're done. No, I'm not going to say we done, but this is a must win. If we lose this game, we might be done because of the fact, not even just because our record's not bad at all. Even if we lost this game against the Colts, we'll be 5-3. The problem is our division is so stacked, y'all. Our division is so stacked right now. We can't afford to just be like, all right, we can lose another game. Nah, we got to start winning. So that's why I called out KOC. That's why I called out Brian Flores on my last video. I said, yo, KOC, you got to do your thing, bro. KOC, your play calling, your scripted plays is on point. But what about the after your scripted plays? How is your offense going to look? Is it going to be predictable? Because that's what it's been looking like the last couple of weeks, and that's why we took them L's. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Brian Flores, your defense, your zone defense in the middle of the zone is always wide open. Are you going to correct that? Also, Brian Flores, what are you going to do so our defensive ends or linebackers or whoever, defensive tackles can get to the quarterback? We didn't even touch Matthew Stafford last week. We didn't even look. He was just in the pocket, going on vacation, sipping on coladas, having a great old time in that pocket, y'all. And that's what we can't have. But look, going back to this, man, I am simply excited about this move because Christian Darrisaw, people don't understand how big of a loss that was. And for us to get a left tackle of his caliber, I'm not saying he's the caliber of a Pro Bowl tackle. I'm not saying that he's anywhere close to Christian Darrisaw, but he's solid. I'll say that. He's solid. JC Ham, yes. JC Horn, my bad. Yeah, we just need to improve this team in any way possible. Like, if we could somehow get that DT, if we could somehow get that corner, I'm all for it. Forget those picks. We trying to win a Super Bowl. We already got our quarterback of the future in JJ McCarthy. We got to stop being scared. Scared money don't make no money. Let's go get a Super Bowl, man. We ain't never won a Super Bowl in the history of the Minnesota Vikings. So now it's time to do what we have to do to go get our Super Bowl. And right now, Kwesi is doing everything he possibly can do to put us in the best position to win. And let's look at his contract real quick, y'all. Let's look at his contract real quick. And look, he's going to be a free agent next year. So Cam Robinson is in his final year of a 3-year, $54 million contract extension with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Base salary is $16.25 million in 2024. Workout bonus is $500,000. Yeah, cap hit. They saying $21,909,000, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure dead cap value $4,629,000 in 2024. But look, I'm pretty sure the Jaguars are going to take some of that. So I'm not really tripping about all that. But this is a good move, man. He's going to be off the books. If it don't plan out, he's going to be off the books. We don't got to worry about him no more. But this right here, we need it because our offensive line would not make it through this season. If we just said, yo, we're going to switch this player to this position. He hasn't played left tackle since college. That's not a good idea to put Blake Brandel, play left tackle. He played tackle in college. Man, that would have been a disaster waiting to happen. Let's not even go that route. Let's get an established already made left tackle from the Jaguars, and let's go cook everybody. Let's go win some games. Let's go get into the playoffs, and let's see what happens. I'm super optimistic. I'm a super optimistic Viking fan, and I want to continue on the path of us having a chance to be a contender this season, man. Like, real talk. Looking like, still hoping we trade. Yep, I got that. Yeah, I got all that. Yeah, so look, we're going to see what happens, y'all. But that's pretty much it, man. But this is breaking news. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to do when it comes to the corner position. Like, what are we going to do? Like, because look, Stephon Gilmore and Byron Murphy, we know it's hard for them to play man too long, and the zone's been getting destroyed. So, yeah, we got to figure something out. I'm more concerned about this. Because, look, I look at it like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I feel like everything starts with the trenches, right? Offensive line, defensive line. I understand the corner is a very big deal, right? But if you can't get to the quarterback and your defensive tackles, your defensive ends can't get to the quarterback in time, and the opposing quarterback's just sitting in the pocket going on vacation, it don't matter how good your corner is. He ain't going to be able to cover that dang on long. You know what I mean? So I feel like you kind of have to, yes, Purple Gang, let's get it. Purple Gang, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go to the freaking bowl, man. Good pickup, Mike. Yes. Is Christian Darrisaw going to miss any games next? That's a good question. So we might have to sign this man to another 1-year extension, but this is like a tryout for him, honestly. These last few games, we in the middle of the season right now, a little bit over a middle of the season. So this is a trial. So if he does good, if Christian Darrisaw isn't healthy starting 2025 season, this could be like, all right, well, we still have him. Now, I mean, just in case, until Christian Darrisaw is back to his full health. You know what I mean? So this is a good pickup. My boy McAndrew said good pickup, Mike. Yes, I feel like this is a good pickup, man. Let's get it, man. I feel like this gives us hope, man. This is debatably the biggest, like, we had to get this done, y'all. Like, more than a corner, more than a defensive tackle. This right here had to be done. Because if Sammy D is not protected on that blind side, if Sammy D does not have enough time, how are we supposed to be successful this year? Now, I'm keeping it real, y'all. Sammy D likes to hold on to that ball a little bit long. So if you just have some random dude play left tackle, not really random, but y'all know what I'm saying. How is he going to get the ball to everybody? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Shout out to DFJ Hoop. Shout out to my guy, Vike Nation family. That's a Vike Nation family member right there. Shout out to my guy. You know the vibes. But yeah, man, this is breaking news. We just signed Cam Robinson. And look, I'm simply excited. I think that this is what we needed. This is what we needed, y'all. And people might be a little negative with the picks, but I feel like the picks don't mean nothing what's the picks mean? Like, what do picks mean if you're not winning Super Bowls? You know what I'm saying? You can have, look, remember our last GM, Rick Spielman, right? How many picks did he have, and what did it measure up to? Did we get to the Super Bowl? Did we win the Super Bowl? Nah, let's keep it real. So all these picks is good to have, to use to go get players in a situation like this. You know what I mean? So let's do what we have to do so we can win a dang on Super Bowl. Point blank period. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm willing to go all in to go get the players that we need to go win a Super Bowl. And like I keep saying, we already got the quarterback of the future. We traded up to get JJ McCarthy. So I don't understand sometimes, like if it's I can understand if you're giving up a first round pick for the dude. That's different. Or a second round pick or a third round pick. That's different. But the highest pick you can give to him is a fourth round pick. That's not. Come on, man. We don't got to worry about that. We don't got to worry about that. Sam's happy with the pick. Yes, he better be happy with. Yeah, he better be happy with the pickup. If he look to protect his blind side, we need all the help we can get. And look, like I said earlier today, this is a must win against the Colts. Like, literally, we can't be messing up. Like, I hope he learns the play calling. He gets it together. I hope I hope he gets it together. We don't have no penalties. Like that's another thing I didn't talk about in my game preview. Like what is going on with the penalties, the false start penalties? Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like why are we getting so many penalties? Is that on coaching? Is that on the center? Is that on Bradbury? I don't know. But now that we got a new left tackle, hopefully he gets his stuff together so we can be on point for when it counts. We got to win. Every game counts right now. Because look, we know the Lions are good. We know the Packers are good. We beat the Packers. We lost to the Lions. We know the Bears, they all right. They below us, though. We ain't worrying about the Bears. But our division is tough, so we got to start winning. We got to. I'm not going to lie. I get nervous when Sam drops back. Yes, let's keep it real. You're keeping it real, bro. When Sam Darnold drops back, he holds the ball too long, bro. Your offensive line ain't all that for you to be holding the ball for 3, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Bro. That's why it goes to like, yo, Kevin O'Connell's play calling gotta be on point where you can run those little slants and you're not holding the ball so long, those short slants and all that. You can't hold the ball and always go for the home run play every single play. And then it's Sam Darnold's job to throw the ball. Like, throw the ball away if you have to. It's like he needs to learn from Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford had an offensive line that had rookies on it. And what did he do all game against us? He was like, hike the ball, 1 or 2 seconds, he's throwing it. He's throwing it. Like, you know what I mean? That's what he needs to do. That's what Sam Darnold needs to, like, get it together, man. He has to figure it out. I believe in him. He's having this is his best season of his career. He can continue it, but he has to be smarter with the football and stop holding on the ball so dang on long. Like, for real. My boy said, go Birds. Nah, I'm going to hit you with the bruh. We're not even going to do that in this chat, bro.
Bruh.
Y'all not going to destroy my vibe on this chat right now. Y'all not going to destroy my vibe tonight. We just signed a left tackle that's doing this. He's going to do his thing. Cam Robinson. Y'all not going to destroy my vibe. Y'all not doing it. Y'all not doing it. Know what I mean? Vikings got to win this week. If they start losing, they will find they self out of the play faster than the cheetah can run. That's a fact, though. If we don't win this game, it's probably over. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. And as a diehard Viking fan, like, if we don't win this game, we got a lot of problems. We chalk it up. We might have a slight chance to get a wild card, maybe. But if we lose to the Colts, Joe Flacco, come on, man. I thought it was going to be Anthony Richardson, but they changed it today. He benched him. We going against Joe Flacco? We lose nah, bruh. We not going to do that. And I feel like Brian Flores is going to make sure that don't happen on the defensive side of the ball. We going to dominate them. You stop the run on that. If you stop they run, we should win this game. And their defense, the Colts defense is not good. They are not good. Like, they're bad. Like, they're really bad. So there's no way we should lose that game. I said in my video, when it comes to the Colts, they're ranked 31 in stopping the run, y'all. They're ranked 31 in stopping the run. So you're telling me Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler, by the way, Cam Akers is on the practice squad. He got released and now he's signed to the practice squad. That's another breaking news that just came out. But it's like, we should be able to run the ball. And if we run the ball successfully, and I say this in every preview, and it's true. If we run the ball successfully, Sam Darnold's one of the best quarterbacks when it comes to like that play action, man. Because everybody's biting. The corners are going to have to bite. The safeties, the linebackers, everybody going to have to bite on that run because if we running the ball successfully. So we need to be on point this game. We should not lose this game. And best believe, by the way, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I'm going live for absolutely every Minnesota Viking game this season. Y'all know the vibes. Everybody that knows, I'm Philly everything besides football. So, I do Sixers, Phillies, and Viking content on this channel. I'm a hybrid sports fan. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yeah, because Green Bay starting to look good. Jordan Love just got healthy. So, yeah, I agree with that. Shout out to my guy, Mick Andrew. Appreciate the love. Let's go. Skull to the ball. Let's go. One more time for the skull. Let's go. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Truly Appreciate it. This is what happens when I go to Minnesota Viking games. Yeah, like honestly, look, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. If the only way we're going to do something this year is if the trenches are on point. And everybody says that, like, and it's so true. You can't win a Super Bowl if your trenches, either the offensive line has to be really, really good, or your defensive line has to be really, really good, or somewhat maybe your defensive line is average, but your offensive line is good. Like, something has to be good when it comes to the trenches. If you don't have good trenches, you have no chance. And us losing Christian Darrisaw, that was such a big loss. There was no way you couldn't go get somebody. And for us to get a starting left tackle this late in the season, I said this before earlier in this video, that is very, like Kwesi got to get a lot more credit and a lot more love. He's doing so good with the Vikings right now. I understand people might not like the fact that some of the draft picks were off. Look, you know what I mean? It happens. He's a rookie GM. He made some mistakes. But lately, when it comes to some of his draft picks in free agency, you can't tell me the Stephon Gilmore was a good pickup. The Blake Cashman was a good pickup. Jonathan Grenard to replace Daniil Hunter was a good pickup. Andrew Van Ginkel was a good pickup. Who else did we get that was like Shaq? I mean, I know people don't like Shaq, but he's, you know what I mean, something better than nothing. We lost Mekhi Blackman. See, that was another young player that could have did something for us. And I like Mekhi Blackman. I thought he was going to have a good season, and he teared his ACL. So you had to do something. So it was just like a lot of things happened this offseason. You know what I mean? And for Kwesi to keep us afloat and get people on this team that can do something for us is amazing. What's up, Mike? What you think? Man, I gotta see what happens, man. If he's good, look, I don't know nothing really about this guy. I'm just going about the PFF grade. PFF grade say he 69.4 overall grade and all that. But I gotta see how he's gonna do in this offense. And like the only concern I have was like for this offense, the penalties. So he's gonna be new and trying to learn the playbook. And I just hopefully he's not doing too many false starts. You know what I mean? It's a lot to ask for a player to just be like, oh, here you go. Here's the playbook. You got to learn it in a day. And we got a game on Sunday against the Colts. So make sure you're on point so we don't have too many penalties. So, you know, I think our defense wasn't prepared for Nakua, on Thursday in Cooper. Thursday night, he got activated a few hours before he destroyed us. Look, I said, yo, who is this dude? This dude is destroying our secondary. We had no chance. We don't talk about the 2022 draft, though. Yeah. You ain't lying. We don't talk about that. This isn't enough. They need to get Jeffrey Simmons or Dexter Lawrence. Yeah, but you got to start somewhere. I feel like the offensive line had to be done, though, because we just lost one of the best left tackles in all of football. We're not just talking about an average left tackle. We're talking about literally top 3 left tackle in the NFL right now is out for the season. So you had to replace that. Once you replace that, which we did, now we can look at the defensive tackle. We can look at the corner. I want the defensive tackle more than I want the corner because I always say the trenches win championships. If you got that defensive tackle that can apply that pressure to the opposing quarterbacks, they don't have that much time to just sit back there and go on vacation. Because you can have the best corner. You can have a Sauce Gardner. He can cover like him. He can cover like probably the best corner in the game right now. But if you have him and you don't get no pressure, you don't apply no pressure to the quarterback, the wide receiver eventually going to get open. The wide receiver is eventually going to get open. So that's why we got our left tackle. Now let's go get a defensive tackle. And I'm cool. With that. And depending on what we give up, if it is a Dexter Lawrence or Simmons or whatever, it is what it is for me. Shout out to Zoe in the building. Shout out to Zoe in the building. Let's go, everybody in the building. How's everybody doing today? Man? How's everybody doing today? How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all honestly feel about this right now? Because I'm gonna keep it real. I love this. This had to be done. I'm gonna keep saying it. This had to be done. And if you like, for instance, who was you gonna replace Christian Darrisaw with, man? Let's be for real. It ain't gonna work. It ain't going to work. We're not going to make it to the playoffs with a left tackle. Like, not trying to be mean to everybody that's on the roster. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and just be like, oh well, we got the best backup tackles. You know what I mean? No, we're not going to sit here and make stuff up. That's exactly what I'm thinking. They need to get after the quarterback so they can, facts. Because you can have the best corners, they can cover, but my whole thing is this. Excuse me. They can only cover for so long. Shout out to Eric in the building. Skull. Let's go. Skull to the bowl. Let's get it. I get it. Let's get it. I love it. And I can see us trading O'Neal next year if Robinson pan out. That could be a possibility. Or I was saying earlier in the video, if, say for instance, Christian Darrisaw needs a little bit more time next season in 2025. If you sign this guy to like a 1 or 2 year deal, and if for the right price, I'll probably keep him at left tackle until Christian Darrisaw can get himself together, because you don't want to rush him. What did he tear? His ACL, MCL? I think it's just ACL. I don't know. I just know it's a knee injury, and I know he's out for the season, but like, you don't want to rush that. So you want to make sure he's 100% before he comes back. But a lot of people, like, I'm surprised that I hear some Viking fans not liking this. I'm surprised. Erratic when making deep. Yeah, he needs to keep. Yo, you have to protect his blind side. If you don't protect Sam Darnold's blind side, oh my goodness, it's going to end very badly, very quick. And look, if y'all don't know, I made a video, a preview video of the Colts and the Vikings, and Anthony Richardson was the starter when I made the video, and now it's Joe Flacco. But I still feel like the Vikings are going to win that game. I don't think Joe Flacco got it. I don't think he can beat us. TY's in the building. Skull, let's go. My God. Yeah, everything's everything, bro. Family's doing well. My daughter's doing well. This is her first year in kindergarten. She's doing excellent. Son, everybody's good. Wife is good. My youngest is good. Yeah. Thank you, man. I hope everything's well with your family as well, my brother. Please no bad words. Okay. Yeah. Keep it PG. It's a family station. It's a family channel. You feel me? Doing good. Okay. Yeah. Yes, let's go, Bert. Come on, bro. Bro, you always trying to mess my vibe up, bro. Why are you trying to mess my vibe up? Look, this is a Viking party right now. We celebrating our left tackle we just got. Don't be trying to destroy my vibe. We just signed a left tackle, a starting caliber left tackle. I'm not going to say he's a Pro Bowler, but he's good enough. Cam Robinson. So all that, fly, Eagles fly, and all that, we ain't worrying about none of that. And we'll beat Detroit. Next time we play them, we're going to beat Detroit. For real. I don't know what we're talking about. And what was funny about the benching of Richardson was Richardson said he was tired of the sideline in the middle of the Colts game. Look, let me say this right now. They just literally might as well just trade him. For you to bench your young quarterback this late in the dang on season, that means you're ready to move on from quarterback. That means you're pretty much saying that you made a mistake. There's no reason you would bench your quarterback in week 9. This is his second year. Come off his rookie season. I believe he got injured or whatever. And you're benching him already. You're supposed to let this thing play out and see what you really got. And then after you see what you really got, come on, man. The Colts don't got no chance of doing nothing. Even if Joe Flacco was the old Joe Flacco, they don't got no honest chance of doing anything with Joe Flacco. Come on now. So like this, they might as well just get rid of Anthony Richardson. They might as well just trade him. For real. Yeah, I can't stand the Eagles either, man. Look, I'm Philly everything else besides Eagles. You know what I mean? I'm a Phillies fan and Sixer fan, but I can't stand the Eagles. I like certain players like the history of the Eagles. Like I liked it. Terrell Owens when he was on there, Brian Dawkins, Trotter, Brian Westbrook, McNabb. But I never was an Eagle fan. You know what I mean? Never was an Eagle fan. Vikings going on a 10-game win streak. Let's freaking go. Let's go to the bowl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. To me, that sounds like quit on the team, to be honest. But that's just me. Yeah, he probably quit on the team because he wasn't getting support from the coach. Or I don't really know what the heck happened, but I know this for a fact. For you to bench your young quarterback week 9, you might as well just trade him. We'll take him for a 7th rounder or something like that. Shoot. Good trade, and yes, their quarterback situation is going to be a problem. Therefore, Minnesota should win. Yeah, we should win. But it's going to be a little bit tougher going against Joe Flacco. I honestly think that Richardson, he's just not that bull for the Colts, man. That just me outside looking in. I didn't watch every Colts game, but outside looking in, it don't seem like Anthony Richardson is that bull for the Colts. He doesn't seem like he is the quarterback for the Colts. So, Vikings, Skull to the bowl. Skull for life. Shout out to everybody in the building. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We just signed left tackle Cam Robinson. And look, I love it, man. This is a good pickup for us, man. We had to make this happen, y'all. We had to make this happen. And yes, I'm going live for every Minnesota Viking game. Every game, I'm going live. We're having a live party. It's going to be lit. And I still have faith in the Vikings. We're going to make the playoffs, but we got to get in our winning ways now. Because if we don't get in our winning ways now, we're not making the playoffs because our division is so stacked. Like, literally, we started this season 5-0. We lost 2 games. Just 2 games, y'all. And now we're in 3rd place. We're in 3rd place after losing 2 games. That's how you know our division is the best division in football. The NFC North division is the best division in football. But shout out to everybody that's in the building right now, rocking with your boy. This is breaking news. And look, I'm not saying the bull is the best. He's not a Christian Darrisaw, but he is solid and he's a starting left tackle. We're going to give him a chance. And I think Kwesi is still cooking, man. He's cooking. He was cooking all off season, and now he's cooking during the season. This is the GM that we all wanted, y'all. This is the GM we all wanted for a long time. And yes, all GMs make mistakes, so he did mess up some. He had some mistakes in the draft. I ain't gonna lie. All right, man. You have a good night. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Have a good night. Thank you for vibing with your bull, Purple Haze. Let's get it, man. Why did you choose the Vikings over the Eagles? Best choice you could have ever made. All right, so the story goes like this. The reason why I'm a diehard Viking fan from PA, right? It was a playoff game, right? And actually, I was watching. I don't know how old I was. It was a playoff game. It was a wild card game, and it was the Eagles versus the Vikings. And the Eagles were winning. I think the Eagles won that game. But I seen Randy Moss for the first time, and I seen him put his arm up like this and run a fly route, and just doesn't matter if it was double team, whatever. He was catching the ball in the end zone, and it just looked like I never seen a player make the NFL look so easy. That's what Randy Moss did, and ever since I seen number 84 play, I said I'm a Viking fan for life, and I'm never leaving them. It's kind of crazy because I'm the only Viking fan in my family. All my family members are nothing but Eagle fans, and all of them are Steeler fans. So half is Steeler fans, half are Eagle fans. But I became a Viking fan because of the greatest wide receiver of all time, in my opinion, Randy Moss. I know people are going to say Jerry Rice, but just my opinion, Randy Moss is my guy. He's just a special talent. He was like gliding on the dang on football field. It didn't even look like he was running that fast, but he was burning everybody, and he made every catch. I don't think I ever seen him drop a ball. I'm just keeping it real. This man was sitting, he was just amazing. Amazing athlete. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I'm a Viking fan, because of that guy, Randy Moss, man. And look, behind me, I'm not sure if y'all can see it. See the autograph, Adrian Peterson. Yeah, I got that jersey signed. Well, I didn't. My friend is certified and everything, but my friend got it, and it's a signed autograph jersey by that guy all day, every day, Adrian Peterson. In my opinion, top 3 running back of all time. And yeah, man, Vikings, man. I've been a Viking fan for a minute, man. I'm just trying to win a dang on Super Bowl, and I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of hearing Eagle fans like, oh, we got a Super Bowl before y'all. And this is what I hit them with. I hit them with this, y'all. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I hit them with this. I said, we gonna win a Super Bowl before y'all win another Super Bowl. And then when we win another Super Bowl, we're gonna win our second Super Bowl before y'all win your second Super Bowl. So that's what I always hit them with. And I'd be like, y'all lucked up with that Super Bowl. Joe, who they had? Who's their quarterback that got hot? What's the Bulls now? I can't think. Carson Wentz got hurt, but their backup quarterback got hot somehow, and they just went on a crazy run. And I was just like, man, and that was the year I feel like we could have definitely did something. Even with Case Keenum, we could have done something. And then we drove all the way down the field. This is so crazy, y'all. I'm gonna get to the comments shortly. That NFC Championship game, right? When we drove down the field against the Eagles and we got that touchdown, my cousin jinxed me, and he's a Steeler fan. He said, y'all might get this. And I didn't text him back because I said, you just jinxed my team. You just jinxed my team. Why? It's just one, you know what I mean? It's 7-0, but come on, man. You just jinxed it. And ever since then, that after that touchdown by the Vikings, we just got demolished by the Eagles. I said, oh my gosh, I'm not going to hear it. I'm not going to hear the end of this, man. All my family is Eagle fans. It don't make no dang on sense. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. But yeah. I'm gonna get to the my bad. I'm gonna catch up in the comments. Shout out to Atwood. Do you think they should trade for yes, I think they should trade for a defensive tackle. Dexter Lawrence is the most popular. I said Quinnen Williams from the Jets too. The Jets are terrible, so why wouldn't you want to give up Quinnen Williams? Quinnen Williams, I'm not going to say he's on the level of Dexter Lawrence, but I like Quinnen Williams. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler. He's having a down season, but I feel like everybody on the Jets is having a down season, so it's not like it's something everybody is. But I like Quinnen Williams. I think he'll be freaking awesome on the Minnesota Vikings. And so Quinnen Williams or Dexter Lawrence are my 2 top defensive tackles that I will want for the Vikings. I want a defensive tackle more than I want a corner. You know what I mean? The quarterback wants L. Please, Eagles fans, we could. Nah. Y'all don't want him. Do you think the Vikings should trade for? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you. I got to just answer that. I asked a question to several people. Randy Moss is always yes, always included. Randy Moss is my guy. Oh, Randy Moss will always be my guy. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Yeah. Don't come at my boy AP, bro. Brett Favre, yes. Oh my goodness, bro. That was that could have been the best chance of us winning the Super Bowl. What was that? 2009, 2008. I don't know what year that was, but that crossbody throw was just stupid. Let's just keep it real. That crossbody throw was so stupid, and we could have won that game as well, man. But Viking has to protect their core. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why we got the left tackle. Breaking news, left tackle. You know, Cam Robinson from the Jaguars, and it can be up to a 4th round pick depending on how many snaps Cam Robinson plays. And if you haven't heard already, early in the video, his overall PFF grade is 69.4. His run block is 64.6. His pass block grade is 72.2. And also his so far he has 3 penalties this year, and he allowed 4 sacks this year. So we're going to see what happens. He's 6'6", 335 pounds, only 29 years old. So he's not old. Paul Allen was going insane. Yes, he should. I think all Viking fans should be happy about this. This is a good move that's going to keep us afloat. We needed this. We needed this so bad. We needed this worse than a defensive tackle, y'all. Like, that's how important a left tackle is. Like, people don't understand. Like, if you don't block for your quarterback on his blind side, you don't got no chance. I'm just saying. Now, if we can get a defensive tackle, I'll trade a first-round pick for Dexter Lawrence. I'll trade a first-round pick for Quinnen Williams. I'll do that. I really would. Because at the end of the day, we trying to win a Super Bowl. The first time in Minnesota Viking history. We've been there 4 times. I wasn't alive for all those 4 times, but and a lot of other Viking fans wasn't alive to see those. The Purple People Eaters, one of the greatest defenses of all time. They just didn't get it done. Fran Tarkenton, like so many times that we've been to the Super Bowl. We're like the Buffalo Bills, been to the Super Bowl all these times, they ain't win. So like I just want to win so bad, and if we have to give up some picks to get there, I'm willing to do it because my goodness, we ain't never do it. So saving picks ain't working. So we'll get rid of them for players that are established. That's how I'm looking. Like, and then we already got our future quarterback. So, and hopefully JJ McCarthy is healthy next season. I think he will be. I think he'll be good. I just am from Minnesota. So I'm a fan. Okay, yeah. Usually, like if you're a fan, if you're from a city, you'll be a fan all the way around. But Randy Moss made me a Viking fan, man. He's just the GOAT at wide receiver to me. Was it 1939 the last time the Vikings won a chip? Fly Eagles. Oh my gosh, bro. We ain't worrying about none of that you talking about. we ain't worried about none of that you talking about, but we're going to get a Super Bowl sooner or later. We'll see what happens this season. I'm optimistic. I will be live for this game coming up. Sunday Night Football was at 8:20 p.m. I'll be live. It's going to be a live party. And I'm going to just be positive. I think we're going to win this game, even with Joe Flacco playing. I don't think that they have enough to beat us. And I feel like Jordan Addison is going to have a great game. And TJ Hockenson is going to have a great game. Justin Jefferson is going to have a great game. They about to do the Colts defense dirty. I cannot wait. Get your popcorn ready. It's about to go down. You said Vikings became a franchise in 1961. Hey, that's true. I think the Vikings got the last championship before it turned into a Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Vikings got the last championship before they started calling it the Super Bowl. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Be safe. I'm about to get off. If you have any last questions, just ask it real quick, and I'm about to get off. And we're gonna vibe out, and hopefully we can see some more breaking news. I want to see a defensive tackle so bad. And like I said, I will be live this Sunday night for the game. Any last questions? Anybody? No. All right. Well, have a wonderful night, y'all. God bless. Peace out. Let's go, Vikings. Go to the bowl, baby. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.